Okay. Nice, clean. And then, you know, you can go in with your hot, now it's gonna be messy in there. A little messy. It's all right. A little paper, you'll be fine. Okay. Now, I need to peel back this layer here. And now we're gonna cut that down. Again, this would be cool as a so we can toss that, clean up a little bit as we go, set that up a bit, and now I'm debating on whether or not I want to have. Oh, I like that instant texture. Yeah. Okay. So let's move on to putting on. Let's see how this comes out. Get this. This time I'm gonna pay a little more attention to the details to make sure I've got the right one for the job. But this time I've got the little marks on here, and see, the little marks help. That's why you want to have the little marks so you don't be like I was. So this time I'm just gonna glue it around here instead of gluing it around the. And that should keep up. That should take away the confusion. Right, it should just slide on here like that. Push it into place, fill in the gaps, kind of gather it a bit, pull it there, hold it just a bit. Now, if you have some cool air works. Okay, I got a message. Hold on. So bear with me. So while this one, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and pull this off. It may not pull off as cleanly as the other one. Now I like, oh, look at this one. This one's a whole different shape. Cool, cool, cool. And again, I might just leave that on there. This is one of them, who knows. It's like this little one. But it wouldn't be true to the gingerbread theme. Like, I was thinking more, I was kind of thinking more traditional gingerbread. Just like this whole thing with the, I don't know. I'm really liking that. How these came out in the back. Ooh. So maybe, okay. Now, how do I want to do the loop? I like the texture on here as a roof. So maybe, yeah, I think so. That's kind of neat. This is not your traditional, you guys. I like that. So I don't know how well that's going to go. Might have a piece big enough to fit. Let's see. Maybe not. If I do it this way. No. That's kind of cool. Okay. What about this side? No. We're going to set this aside. I've got the two. I don't know if I want to do a hinge door. I think I might do a hinge door so a gift can go in the inside of this box, you guys. That's my thought. So if I do a hinge on here, it'll close like this, and it becomes gift box. So let's see. Okay, where did I put my scissors? Oh, right here, right here. Okay, let me take a look at this. Let's see here. So we're gonna, okay, wait. I think I had this one going this way. So I'm thinking this is gonna be the door. Okay, So let's do this. Let's cut here and here, here and here, and then this is my hinge. So I'm gonna cut that like that. We'll cut here, V out, and I'm basically going to take and do like I did before. I'm gonna neaten this up just a little bit so it won't look so bad here. Okay. What's going on? Y'all all right? Okay. All right. Tell me how they taste. Are they sweet? Those apples sweet. All right, here we go. So we're going to pull this back a bit and take the corrugate out. I mean, I really like the corrugate on here though, but I think for the purpose of it being what it is, I think it needs to be off of here. All right. These kind of remind me of those little wacky little doors that I do. This actually looks like fabric instead of a gingerbread door. Okay. But I think in the embellishments, I think it's going to be really cute. Okay. Again, let's clean up as we go. Hot glue, be careful of that. Stick it in here. All right. Something smells naturey. Did you just do some new soap or something?
No, not just all patches and things.
Oh, you smelled nature. Okay, this one was for this one, right? And we did not mark it, so I really can't tell until I actually piece it together. Can't tell if that's the or this way. I think it goes this way. At least I'm hoping. And it's not. Or is it? There it is. Okay, kind of fit perfect down in here. Alright, so we're gonna call this the top. So I need to, we're gonna have to hinge. Remember we had a short side. So I think this is my short side. This is the long side. Yeah. We didn't have that much material, so put it back on here. Yeah. So this side is going to be fine. This out. V there and a V here. One more. Right there. Okay, I think I need to clean this up a little more. Yeah. Now we just take off our layers. Try to keep this piece together. And we already know this was going to be a piece that if you had the time and you wanted to work on it, you can actually dampen this a little bit too, and it makes it come off. But you may temporarily lose the shape of it. And paper clay, you can take the bits that's coming off of here and shred them up, run it through your shredder, and you can make paper clay with a little bit of glue and paste paper, a little bit of glue and water. Love, what you doing? Rattling over there. Why is it taking me so long to get that out? It's right there by the microwave, right there. If that's what you're looking for. A whole row right there. Sorry, you all, but you know. It's like you hear recording and there it goes. There the noise comes in. Okay. So this one we're gonna have definitely attach with some hot glue, I think, or not. I think I may not do that the way I thought I was gonna do it. Left side hinge or right side hinge. I should have marked it. Okay, wait a minute. I think that's it right there. Oh my goodness, what did I not do? That's why you want to mark it. I keep saying you want to mark everything. Yeah. Just have to do some changing, some shifting of sorts. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead on and put this down here right now because you just saw my struggle. And watch that hot glue, because I've got these long nails. I can scoop that off and not worry about my fingers. I mean, you know, these are real, so if you're using the acrylics and you're doing that, you might not want to do that, because if you have those plastic. Okay, see? So now we're gonna have to open it this way. What I did. Well, maybe not. I don't know which one looks better. That way? Let's see. Okay, so it's gonna open that way. Oh well, it works for me. So let's do this since we're already committed. No, I'm not gonna be tripping about it. It fit in there. It's a nice snug fit. Nice, I did get that. Right now you could take some, yeah. That's if I want to make a box out of it. I may not, but if I choose to. And always fold it in. Okay, so enough of that. Let's set that one over there. Let's get back to this one, our first one. So we already knew we were going to put a hinge. This one is marked, so we know where that one goes. It's supposed to be on the opposite side. I'm doing it again. Let me look. Yeah, that mark. No, I was right the first time. Oh, did I? There it is. Just have to look at it from a whole nother perspective. Well, these boxes are going to be opened up from the bottom. I mean, from the top. Because, as you can see, this is how it is. Okay. Now, we got that. Oh no, that came out perfect. So I gotta put that there. Okay. I don't think I want to cut it off quite yet. I think I want to leave that on there. So here we are. We've got our boxes done. And now we're going to go on off into seeing what we got. Now I'm going to let that sit for a minute. I need to take and get me something cool. I've got my normal ginger drink. Watered down ginger ale. And I usually let them get flat. It was kind of hard to find the ones that can make you so get some ginger. I may end up doing a video about that, you guys. What I had, or whatever it is that I have for okay, here we go. So I've got some regular paper, and I think what I would like to actually do, I wasn't going to do that. I was just going to kind of just wrap it in paper. But I think I now want to add some glue on here, and I might need to paint these. And I have some gouache. I kind of want to give them some texture. I think they need texture, you guys. I needed to have some texture. Like, these aren't... It would be pretty with some pretty paper. They are big. I have eggshells, but I don't see eggshells being a gingerbreadish look. Oh, but I do got styrofoam. So I think, okay, so these peanuts, my daughter got a shipment, and she got these. Her trash has just become some of the best stuff to craft with these days. So what I did was I put some inside a sandwich bag. Just ordinary sandwich bag. Now open this, and it's gonna have static everywhere. Now my thought was, at first I was like, could I make some type of glue? I mean, like some type of a stretchy type clay, clay that I could use to cover up my boxes. But I want the boxes not to look too, I want it to be a little more elegant, I think. See, that's the thing about this method. Okay, so what I did was I set and I put it inside the bag, as you can see, because it does have static. Now I'm not going to do your ears up with that, because some people may not like that sound. But that's what I got. I've got tons and tons. The only thing now is when you open that stuff up, it flies everywhere. I wasn't counting on that. Static. And apparently my body is like static. But another concern, and I've got a test, I don't know. You're catching me doing this right now I want to see how well this holds up to hot glue. That's another one. Some of these are made to dissolve in water. They're made to dissolve in water. So it seems to be holding up. So I think what I'm going to do, these are going to be gingerbread houses with snow on them. And I think my roof line, well, you know, hold up, you guys. I really got some stuff on there I think would be really cute. I don't know. let's do this. Let me take the glue and just fill in the gaps. Let's start there. Start there. Now I'm gonna go along. I need to add another stick. Now this would be cool for the glow in the dark ones. Let's see, that's something I would do. Play with that glow in the dark. Okay. Now I want to make sure I don't mess up my. Let's put some here. Okay. Get it on my door. Now we're gonna let that sit that right there. Let's move on to this one. I'm gonna open it up so I don't glue it. Fill up this gap with this hot glue here. You guys, I may have seen this idea somewhere. There's no telling. But right now, I'm having fun. Well, at least that's the idea, is to have some fun. Take your mind off of whatever. Got your day going some kind of way. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put me a little bit here and here to fill in that little space there. Maybe under here as well. Okay. Not bothered by those pesky I don't know, that's the one that runs under my feet. Yeah, I think she's going through. She's a female, and I think she's just having hot flashes, and she's kind of got I don't know, OC doggy. I don't know what that's called, but in the veterinarian world, I don't know if it's actually. I mean, she has that. So. Yeah, she's got this thing where you kind of have to help her out a bit. So, yeah. She gets a little bearings. Have to cool her off with just a little spritz of water. So if you hear the water bottle goes, it's just regular H2O, you guys, on a very light, just enough to get her bearings back. Okay, then I need to get a little bit of that out of the way. I'm liking that. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Ow, ow, ow. That was hot. Let them cool. Okay, so I want to put a piece here and run it down here like this. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna put it on there and glue it. Again, I'm gonna measure and cut. And this time we're gonna put some glue. We're gonna use some. I'm gonna use a little bit of glue, not a lot. I just want to put it in there to hold it over in place. Doing it this way because most of this is gonna be covered up with whatever you just got. That smells really good. I don't know what it is, but it smells great. Okay, my scissors. All right. Okay, so that works right there. And I'm gonna go ahead on and put a little bit of hot glue in there and push it down because I want this to be here because I'm gonna put some. That's the roof line. I kind of want that to. Here, let's see. we're gonna cover this roof line, most of it up. We're just gonna have bits of snow on top of it. Okay, so we're gonna lay down. Hot glue will make it lay down. Shoot, hot glue will make it in it. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, so we do the same thing on this side. And this time I'm not gonna go all the way, but maybe, yeah, the length of the paper. And that's basically what I'm doing. Taking the length of the paper and so this is going to be a kind of a wiki process, I guess you could say. My thought is going to be kind of quick-ish. Okay. Go. Let's cut that. Right at the. I really like that back. I really like the way that came out. Really, really, really. I mean, if you can decorate both sides, you don't even gotta know there's. Well, she's sitting down here, so she's gonna know. Oh, she came down here. She wasn't supposed to come down. Ouch. Careful. Again, this is hot glue. Be careful. Again, you want supervision, adult supervision. This is some adult crafting. Electronics are being used. So please seek adult supervision if you are under the age of 18. Because computers and water do not mix. Neither do small hands, because some of these items could potentially be a choking hazard. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do, you guys. I am really not gonna. I want to make sure I got. This is the roof line. Okay, so this one here. I need to go and get my. Let me have some here. Oh, I don't know if I have any. No. Okay, so I think okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and put the foam on here because I have an idea that just might work. I don't know how well, but I think it's gonna work. And I kind of want to do it because I think it'll be cool. Look, it's spilling. Ooh, it's not spilling. I mean, it's what do you call it? It's melting the foam. And burning my fingers too at the same time. Yeah, so hot glue and the potential for off-gassing may not be the best choice in this case. So I'm just gonna break it a little bit and randomly put this on to give it the effects of snow on here. Another way of doing this, if you don't want to go through this repurposing deal, paint, white paint will give you the same effect on here, but I'm kind of wanting to use stuff that would have been tossed away and a little recycle. That's what I mean, this is gonna be here forever and ever. I don't see it going anywhere. So at least this box of whatever you call it won't. And I'm kind of just breaking it up a little bit, and then I'll just go in and let's see. wear your mask, because I don't know what this potentially, okay, I wasn't paying any attention, so I'm gonna have to pull this up right here, and I'm gonna put a base on the bottom of this, a piece of pretty paper, ribbon, probably a ribbon. I have this gorgeous red and black ribbon that I think would be really pretty on these, or some twine or something. And I think the embellishments will determine which style this house is gonna go, because right now it just looks like, I don't know actually, but I think once I get everything on here into place, I don't know if you can actually paint the styrofoam. At least I've never tried to paint styrofoam. It might be doable. No. Yeah. I didn't want that to happen. Well, wait a minute. That was an interesting scent. Oh my goodness. I've smelled that before. Just don't know where. I've smelled that. Very faint, but I've smelled it. What I'm talking about is a piece, this little piece got on there and it melted. It then kind of evaporated and off gas. And the smell from it, I think I smelled that before. Like, ew. It's interesting. You know, like I said, I don't know where I smelled it at. Maybe, oh yeah. There used to be, I used to live by a, I guess manufacturers or somebody that had styrofoam. A styrofoam company moved out here to Vegas some years back. And you would smell it. Okay, I like it. It's just too cute. Okay, so I think I want to add just a little bit up here. Probably could have cut that down some. And I do apologize, you guys, but this sound is too much. I really do. Because again, it kind of sounds almost like a chalkboard. Now this doing this hot glue stuff, you look like you use a lot of hot glue.